I am big. I am so big. I am big. I am so big. I am big. I am so big. I am big. I am so big.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand? Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet. Good that you're so eager. I've caught wind that one of the brighter Silver Hand has been sniffing around the rift. If you can sneak into their camp and steal her plans, we'll have the advantage.
That's just you getting skinnier every day.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
One of the new servants? Absurd that you can't cook good
Father says I'm too young
in
to
the
train with
skeever
the sword,
hole of a city.
so I practice with my fists.
Divines bless you.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also because he knew he could. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Now, if you don't mind,
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties seriously.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag... Oh, Well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course, I'm glad you did. Now... I don't really want to touch that thing, though. Do you think you could handle the next steps? Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap. Do you have the Eldergleam sap? The hags are hateful of anything which grows from the earth. They made the weapon strong against the natural world. It's the only thing I've even heard of that could cut Eldergleam. Stick it in, give it a twist, and the stuff will just flow out. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. May Kinnared's winds blow you to fortune.
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Eldergleam?
The pain is already easing.
I am a traveler, a pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Eldergleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way. I understand. Some journeys must be taken alone. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Do you have the Eldergleam sap?
Yeah? Yeah?
What do you need, my friend?
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilants mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Tired of bread and stew. Had enough.
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell. It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim.
I've been tending to the warriors at your basket.
I ain't done nothing.
What do you need, my friend?
Do that.
Score says that I have the strength.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
I'd even buy one. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Pardon me. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? think I can teach you a thing or two.
Lady, could you spare... Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, well... Thanks anyway, I suppose.
I'll have to remember that next time I get a shipment in. Ripe fruit and fresh veg, trinkets, odds and ends. Remember, fresh
How
fruit and
may I
vegetables.
help? Finest cuts,
I'm
trinkets,
cooking a special
odds and ends.
breakfast for a friend, and they're his favorite.
Good hunting.
Still
Would your
warm
good
from
friend
the
be
oven.
named?
Please, let's speak privately.
I've spied the two of you talking quite briefly.
Lest you forget whatever you think you saw, Elf. Such idle talk can prove hazardous if one's...
You're someone who can get, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yes? Right strong.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother his smarts.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar. I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. Privilege of entering the city. If you want in, you need to cooperate.
Die, dragon!
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
In all my years, I've never seen such a thing. It can't be. You took its very soul.
Have you been... Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run. And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man, but don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Thank you for coming. Yes, youngling. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late. Lass, I know what you've been up to. Mind you, it's no business of mine what each companion does in the name of honor. But this sneaking around, it does not befit warriors of your standing. Aella knows better, and so should you. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies, it seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. You shall have no shield, brother, this time. But the spirit of Ysgramor goes with you to restore the honor of his legacy. Talos guide you, lass.
Where have you been? I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack Jorvaskr. We fought them off, but the old man, Godlak, he's dead. No, but they made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad. But you and I are going to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorvaskr will be sung. We will avenge Godlak, and they will know terror before the end. There?
over here!
Someone there?
Why, Eastmere? You would pay for that?
What was that?
Never should have.
You're mine!
Is someone there? Over here!
Just a scratch! Ah!
Huh? The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame, we grieve.
At this loss,
We weep.
For the fallen,
We shout.
And for ourselves.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to
Take
deliver.
our leave.
Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Wuthrad still? I'll need to prepare them for mounting again. Don't get too flowery on me, lass. Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things. Thank you. I'll be here.
Do you have the elder
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Watch what you're doing.
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkis.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Ysgramor and know the glories of Sovngarde, but all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. That's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Ysgramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Wuthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield sister here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Wuthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgramor, for Kodlak.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and its most trusted generals. You should be cautious. Kodlak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Driftshade, but I can't go any further with my mind fogged or my heart grieved. The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Ysgramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them. It's not that you're intruding. I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle. Return Wuthrad to Ysgramor. It should open the way. Until next time.
and live for it! All the listeners shall fear. I will return!
Greetings, Shield Sister. Of course, my fellow Harbingers and I have been warming ourselves here, trying to evade hearsay. You see only me because your heart knows only me as the Companion's leader. I'd wager old Vignar could see half a dozen of my predecessors. And I see them all. The ones in Sovngarde, the ones trapped with me in Hearsay's realm. And they all see you. You've brought honor to the name of the Companions. We won't soon forget it. Did he now? I can only hope. You still have the witches' heads. Excellent. Throw one of them into the fire. It will release their magic. For me, at least.
You can't win this! No sign of it.
Greetings, Shield Sister. And so slain the beast inside of me. I thank you for this gift. The other Harbingers remain trapped by hearsay. Perhaps from Sovngarde, the heroes of old can join me in their rescue. The harrowing of the hunting grounds. It would be a battle of such triumph. And perhaps someday you'll join us in that battle. But for today, return to your master. Triumph in your victory. And lead the Companions to further glory.
Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the Companions? Did I hear right? Did he say you were to lead the Companions? You've earned the right. Your strength and honor are apparent to all. And it's my honor to be first to address you as Harbinger. Let's go tell the others. What are you doing that for? You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
What do you need, my friend?